Now we're remembering two teens whose lives were cut short by a crime that shook a small Indiana community.
16 News Now's Carly Luca spoke with the sister of one of the victims ahead of the anniversary of this unsolved tragedy.
It's been nearly 4 years since Libby German and Abby Williams were killed while taking a walk on a trail in Delphi. They went missing on February 13, 2017. Their bodies found the next day. But without a suspect in custody, their families are still without closure, making time stand still.
I think that it feels like everything just happened yesterday. Everything kind of just continues to go in slow motion, but it also feels like it's a lifetime without them. So I think it's a little bit of both. We're kind of juggling the fact that it really was 4 years, but also that it really doesn't feel like it.
Kelsey German is Libby German's older sister. She tells us the girls would have been seniors in high school this year.
To us, they're still those 13 and 14-year-old girls, and they're actually 18 and 17 and getting ready to graduate. So it's hard, but we're learning how to cope with time.
Libby was remembered at a senior night at Delphi Community High School this week. Kelsey says it was heartbreaking.
That's how we're all kind of feeling right now, as we're going through all of these last moments that Libby should be experiencing with us. And it's so sad that they're not going to be able to, but watching her friends go through them, we're kind of living Libby's life through them now.
Though it's been 4 years, this is not a cold case, and Indiana State Police say there is still a dedicated multi-jurisdictional team working the case every day. Libby German took this video of the suspect the day her life was taken. This footage, along with a suspect sketch released by police, has led to tens of thousands of tips in the case. Now augmented reality app Crime Door is taking it a step further, bringing that video to life to show a new perspective to the public.
So hopefully if somebody goes in and sees that door and they're like, oh, that's my cousin, or that's my brother, that's my uncle, it kind of clicks something in their memory that helps us get that tip.
Kelsey and her family urge anyone with information to come forward.
If you know, say something. That's so important, because we're over here waiting for 4 years and we continue to wait, and you're just sitting on that information. I'm not sure how somebody could do that, but if you are sitting on it, just tell somebody, give us closure and let us get our answers.
And while police continue their hunt for the killer, Abby and Libby's memory is bringing positivity to the Delphi community. Fundraising helped create the Abby and Libby Memorial Park, something that means a lot to their families.
It's so awesome that we're able to keep the girls' names out there and that there's still so many people that care. So the park is going to be something that's there for many years to come. Even after all of us are gone, that park will still be there and our community will be there, and be able to go to the park and just remember them forever.
The community also comes together each year for the Remembering Abby and Libby food drive, collecting non-perishable or pet items to make a difference in their memory.
And the food drive that will continue to go on in their name every anniversary, just so that we're able to remember them as a community and bring some light from such a dark place.
And for Kelsey, the death of her sister has changed the path of her life. She's going to school to be a forensic psychologist, hoping to help others who have been through what she has.
And so now I'm using that to create my career for the rest of my life, and using that as my passion, and hopefully I'll help lots of people with it. I'll be able to give that to people that are going through this. Being able to help people that are going through this when I didn't have that person is super important to me.
Taking her grief and using it to make the world a better place.
While Abby and Libby's families try to heal, the murderer is still out there. Police say this type of violent crime cannot and will not go unanswered. If you recognize this man or have any information on the deaths of Abby Williams and Libby German, please submit a tip using this email address or phone number. We also have the information on how to submit a tip on our website, WNDU.com.